And in March, when you penned your op-ed saying that you weren't going to run, right, the dynamics were much different. At the time, Trump had a narrower lead over the field. DeSantis had yet to declare, and even some hypothetical polls had him leading. Are you changing your mind at all? Will you run for president?
You know, back in March, I made the tough decision because, I left as, I think the top governor in America in a very hostile environment where it was difficult to get things done, but we did. I think I had had proven the best ability to win swing voters, independents and Democrats and soft Republicans. I thought it was a very difficult path through the Republican primary, and I didn't want to have a repeat of 2016 where we had a multi-car pileup, and that's exactly what is happening, 11 candidates. If there were one strong candidate, they might be at 50% right now, but they're not. There's 10 or 11 or 12. So it's exactly what I was afraid was going to happen is happening. I'm very glad I made that decision, even though it was a hard one to make. I think it was the right one for the right reason. My goal is to get someone other than Donald Trump, and I didn't think I was going to be able to contribute to that by just being in there with all these other guys. I think I'd be in the same spot, all the rest of them in the single digits somewhere struggling for attention. I said at that time that I just never ruled out. I didn't close the door on this other thing. It's not something I'm pursuing. It's not something I'm working toward. It's not something I've decided to do. It's not why I was involved in No Labels. But if the country is in that bad a shape next spring, and those are the two nominees, and it looks like there's a path, I would have no interest in being a spoiler. I don't want to run a race to nibble around the edges. If I thought there was a path to success to win the race, then I just said I wouldn't shut the door to that opportunity.
And how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling more confused than ever.
Are you? It sounds like you may be leaning towards it.
No, I don't know about that. Don't be pushing me now. Come on.
I mean, you just ticked off a bunch of metrics.
Yeah.
Blue state, getting elected, dealing with a myriad of issues that are a microcosm to what's facing the country.
Yeah.
And then, again, the heroism that we spoke about earlier with your father. I just don't understand what the hesitation would be.
Well, I'm trying to beat Donald Trump in a primary, and I'm still hopeful that the Democrats can come up with somebody other than Joe Biden. And we still have a long way to see. We won't know that until Super Tuesday next March. In the meantime, I'm just continuing to try to be a voice of reason. I don't have a need to be in elective office myself, but I do care very deeply about getting the Republican Party back on track, and I care very deeply about the country being in a really difficult spot right now. So, however I can serve, I'm still trying to figure that out, but I'm not walking away, and I'm not willing to give up, and it's just too important.